Welcome to the second sign. Now, I always like to start the show with a joke. So, what's black and white and red all over? Considering that is the name of tonight's stream, black and white and red all over. It is, of course, a newspaper, black and white text. Now, there might be some probably in this generation now that say newspaper. What on earth is a newspaper? Well, there used to be a time when, before everything was consumed on touchscreens and tablets, that people would actually buy newspapers. If you go on a bus, they're giving it away free now. They're literally forcing it down people's throats best way they can. Yeah, ask your mum and dad if you don't remember it. Newspapers, or look on the bus and you might see a Metro or something like that. They were a tool for convincing people that utter garbage had actually happened, and that's kind of where we are picking up this evening. So, I invite you to join us as we take a wander into the weird, wacky and woefully fake world of scripted reality. From the same people that brought you mainstream media, we've got some footage from social media that gets just as much attention as news headlines, and some of them actually do become news headlines themselves, or at least newspaper filler. But rather than being shown on News at 10, they give it to you on Twitter or TikTok. I'm going to give you an example of a video that was, as far as I know, supposedly captured by just standard members of the public, of an Apple store getting robbed. And at first I didn't see anything in the press about it. I've shown you this video countless times, so I won't spend too much time. We are actually going to be inspecting some footage from the press. Yeah, now in this video I suggested that what gave this video away as being as fake as a 10 bob note or 15 bob note, I don't know, whatever the phrase is. But whatever it is, well, right. So just making sure that things are working properly, the stream's running properly. I'm not seeing it actually. Let me check. Yeah, we should be going live. If anyone's with us tonight and wants to say hello in the live chat, it's always wonderful to know you're there. So yeah, let's not get too sidetracked. Right, Apple Store robbery. I suggested in these videos that seem to be taken by members of the public, you always see a very specific color coding. And in fact, if you look at this, what you're supposed to be seeing here is a guy just going into an Apple store and nabbing phones left, right and center, and then walks out. It's the red shoes. They always give it away with the colors they wear. It's how, yeah, when they do these real-time live sequences, so everyone knows who everyone is. Oh, that's another actor. Look, they'll give them red shoes to wear, or red t-shirts, or red trousers, or red boxer shorts, or a red cap, or a red bag. So, and yeah, they'll be presented, look, straight past the police car. Who cares? He's not bothered. Not like he's going to get arrested for what he's doing. Yeah, these, although they're done in the real world, they are very much closed sets. How they close them is by putting a perimeter around the place with people in red. Yeah, so I came across a few videos lately which I want to see if they stack up to... Oh, by the way, the Apple Store robbery, it did indeed make it into the press. Emeryville Apple Store video, thief stole 300 grand in goods, cops say. So the police got right behind this. Always reject all, by the way. If there's an option to reject all, do it. Yeah, this video where the guy, they'll probably cut out his red shoes from, but the red phone in the background, which is just behind the white one, I don't know how well you can see it. It's no coincidence. The kid happened to be 22-year-old Berkeley resident, so he was identified. Let's see. We're going to put some of these names just for the sheer heck of it. I'm not saying it means anything, but the numbers always come up. They get their numbers in, as it were. He managed to steal 75 iPhones valued at $68,035 from the Berkeley Apple Store. Police traced them to a parking lot. Really? Police actually had to trace them? You already had the police right outside the shop. Why bother tracing this guy? Goodness knows on that one. So, yeah, is this coming up everywhere? And this story made big news. I mean, someone going in, right, Mim's 20-year-old girlfriend, Ayana Hill. Let's just see curiosity. If it's the first time you're watching my videos and you've never seen the numerology calculator before, it's a bit of fun. Some probably take it a lot more seriously and say it has deep meaning. They certainly put the numbers in their stories in particular ways, and that's just how they want to do it. 21 and 43, they'll get dual numbers in, such as 22 and 23 are big. 33, 36, 66, any dual number. So don't be surprised if we see some of these numbers coming up again. Undri Dersham Rayleigh is another name that comes up, which we'll put in the calculator just to see what happens. It's a 64. Let's just go name by name. Undri happens to be a 22 and a 26 in Chaldean and Pythagorean numerology. Yeah, look it up if you're not familiar with it, if you want to know more. Do you personally think numerology has any relevance? Let us know in the comments or live chat if anyone's watching. 27 and 29, and finally Rayleigh. If you ever install the calculator and you want to know, should I put Y as a vowel or a consonant? Don't think it really matters. Still has the same value either way. Right, Deshuan, interesting name. Right, I'm sure we'll get a 33 somewhere. We've had a 22 at least. Oh, I missed that an E, I believe. 61 and 42. Did I misspell Rayleigh? Probably. I'm terrible for my spelling. 34. Okay, we missed it. Right, we're not going to go too deep into the numbers. Yeah, they used GPS from the stolen phones. By the way, stealing phones, unless you know what you're doing and you're prepared to take them apart and use them to fix other ones, stealing a phone is a complete waste of time. Not that I recommend stealing anything, but people who steal phones are moronic, in my opinion. Anyways, Mim's attorney did not immediately respond to the request for comment. Well, is that the press's request for comment? Would you, if you were being held for stealing $70,000 worth of phones, give the press a comment? No, I don't think I would. Right. Berkeley. Okay, one last number I'm going to put in there. Sorry, one last name we're going to put in the numerology calculator. Berkeley, 25 and 38. Okay, don't mean much to me at that time. But yes, this guy certainly got in on it. And I've been coming across more of these headlines. One channel on Twitter that seems to be putting out a lot of them is called Real Crazy Fights, which you would assume meant that the footage they're going to show is real, right? Let me just lose our display a second. A couple of weeks back, I made this code. If ever you're watching what appears to be civil unrest, people fighting, people stealing, people trashing a supermarket, look for the colours. you will generally see if it's a scripted piece of, crisis actors out in the wild. Majority will be wearing black and white with people. You'll always see the red characters with a key character wearing either blue or green. The people in red are often filming, but I think generally they're the directors. Although they might look like little kids on set, they're actually quite key to the whole scene. Okay, well, so yeah, remember to look out for black and white. The majority of people are wearing black and white, red, and then with the occasional blue or green. As we have a look at a channel that's got over 1 million followers on Twitter, or X as it's now called. Hang on, before we do, let me just do a bit of tidying up. Right. Yeah, I was saying actually, we had a pre-show, if anyone caught that. My approach to these live streams are going to be a bit different now. What I am planning to do with most of the footage is turn it into an edited... I'm gonna take edits from it and upload them, which is what I did with a live stream I did not long ago. Okay. Yeah, according to my thing, we're not actually... Are we streaming properly? I don't know. Something's gone strange with my monitor. Let me just sort that out. Yeah, this is the sort of thing that will be cut out post-production, hopefully. Well, that's another thing. If anyone has a YouTube channel and they upload live videos, go on to YouTube Studio and it gives you a whole load of options for editing out, say, dead air or things that you would rather weren't on your screen. Okay, I'm sure I can monitor. There we go. Now I can monitor the live chat. We've had Mudlark, by the way. Thanks, Mudlark, for being with us this evening, saying hello. I'm not sure if you're still there. If so, thanks for watching. Same goes for anyone. Right, Real Crazy Fights. Do you think they are real? Do you think that name's not quite right? A news and media company. Yeah, that sounds about right. Professional categories, right. The first video they have is, what are we looking at here? Some guy. What did he do to deserve that? This is supposedly... Okay, by the way, this video might get flagged as being violent and restricted from people watching who aren't signed into YouTube, because this is probably considered like real. Some of what they put up might be real, so I'm actually going to watch it until I see what we're looking for, and we'll always see it, I find. I don't know how comfortable I am watching this. Okay. Right, we haven't seen... Okay, red car in the background, just bear that in mind, because cars are quite important. Okay, people slapping each other. Right, this guy who happens to be wearing red trousers is getting into a fight. Someone else comes along and busts him. So yeah, just remember again, red trousers, there we go, that's what we're looking for. Among the gang, the people watching. By the way, I could not 100% guarantee, but I wouldn't be surprised to find the person holding the camera has got red on. Just like, there you go, you can just see it in the top of your screen, hopefully, unless I've cropped it out with that border. Yeah, you'll just be able to see a red cap or something. At the minute, it might not seem like much. It might seem, well, that's pretty insignificant. Some guy's got a red hat. Everyone else is wearing black and white. Yeah, that's fine. Red trousers, by the way. Hey, this one, look what colour this guy's shoes happen to be. I don't know if you can see it. Apparently, it's got violence towards animals. So, although I believe it's acted out, I don't really want to play it in we will be playing some of them. Yeah, that guy is wearing red shoes, by the way. I don't know if you can notice that. They look quite dark, but they are red. Yeah, at all times, in some of them that don't include what looks like dogs being hit, you can see nothing's really happening. I don't know if you can see where that punch landed. Didn't hit him in the face, didn't hit him in the arm. The blow landed between the other guy's elbows. I mean, it looks very convincing. Okay, what's this one? Again, look at the shoes this guy's got on. Everyone wearing black and white. You've got one guy in green at the back. And Mr. White trainers with red stripes. Again, looks like a serious tussle between angry people. Oh, did you see that right at the end? What just popped in at the very last scene? They didn't want to give it away too much. There you go. Someone with red trousers. They're always there. Believe me, these people are always present in these videos. Let's carry on down. The police again arresting some kid. Is this one of relevance? As I say, maybe some of these videos are real. I wouldn't be surprised to see a red car parked in a second. Just parked in the middle of the road, blocking it off from anyone else. Let's see. Oh, well, you got red. Do you see the colour of the wall? The red fire hydrant. Yes, okay, these are the sorts of things you might see on a lot of streets. But it's no coincidence they chose the building with the red paint to film right next to. That happens a lot. 0311, 311, 3 times 11 would of course be 33. Just putting it out there for anyone that likes the numbers, that sees value in it. Okay, real crazy fights. Here we go. This is actually quite a good video. By the way, blue headscarf. What did our color coding say? Blue or green people wearing blue or green are the key characters in these scripted, acted out pieces of footage, which is passed off as real. The black and white are just the background characters, and red is someone that's either filming or okay, let's watch it. This guy in his blue balaclava is robbing this shop up. I don't believe you're hearing audio. Red Spider-Man in the background. Okay, maybe that's insignificant. I don't know if you want to hear the audio. I'm not going to put audio on because it might get taken down for copyright. Right, at this point, they stop him. And look at this. Okay, here we go. Unfortunately, there's a great big metal table in the way of all the action as this guy starts raining blows down with a wooden stick. Watch it, though. He doesn't hit him once, I don't think. Once or twice, he might hit him. None of those blows are hitting him. He now starts whacking him on his foot a couple of times. But the rest of those just hit the floor. Okay, now it... Although it looks like he's battering him. Actually, that reminds me of a very strange video I came across somewhere. We'll try and find it. Okay, at the very beginning of that scene, did you see that? Hang on. Right. Someone stood here filming. I don't know. It looks like he's on the phone, but do you see that big red stripe down his trouser leg? Yeah, that's no coincidence. If you're not sure where we're looking, it is obviously the central part of the video on the right, next to the white van, as this pair start tussling in the middle of the street. And everyone just stands around. Red bike in the background, by the way. There is also people back there wearing red. And again, it's just to mark out a perimeter that if any members of the public were to come up, they would probably be told, nope, go round that way, there's a violent incident occurring, or they're filming. They might just be honest and tell them that they're actually filming. And yeah, that's the knockout blow. This is where the red shirts start coming in now, I think. Yeah, red bike in the background as the guy in blue walks past. Probably he's a key character, so he'll probably come and help him. But they cut it before that. Okay, surely not more street brawls. What colour do you think they're going to be wearing? By the way, some of you may think this footage is real and legit, as it were. Yeah, you are entitled to your thoughts. Okay, that video don't want to play. Hopefully the next one will. Okay, 2 kids in the park. By the way, one's obviously wearing blue, aren't they? I'm not going to show this because it's people fighting. Oh, kids fighting. It's even though it's acted out. Look at that big red line going down the middle of the screen. So that's just, again, they use red to direct them. Don't go beyond the guys in red. Don't make sure that all the filming happens by the red lines on the floor. It's all part of the how you can tell it's scripted AF. Someone in McDonald's, big fight breaking out in McDonald's. What? Surely they wouldn't fabricate that, right? Let's see. By the way, they're not hitting each other. At this point, all she's doing is flapping her arms up and down. Although it looks she's hitting very fast. It looks aggressive, it looks violent. Neither of them are actually really causing any harm to each other. Have you ever heard the term pulling punches? Well, it means if you pull a punch, you pull back before it lands, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're pulling their punches. They're not really hitting each other. Even though it might look like it. I don't know if we're going to see anyone in red in this one, so is this one of the rarer exceptions? I don't know. Perhaps they managed to crop it all out from that one. Okay, a fight on the bus. Again, it's involving young people, so I don't really want to play it, but again, these people are actors. It's meant to be a boy attacking a girl. Don't be too sure about that. Who knows what any of these people are. Okay, Mr. Bluebag is a key character because he gets in the way as the punches are being thrown. That's another thing that seems to happen a lot. Just as the action's getting good and they're throwing punches, some idiot walks in the way or the camera shakes. What you did see during that last camera shake was someone... You see them again. There you go. Mr. Red Shirt. Just in case anyone getting on that bus gets in the way. Person in orange behind. And again, if you want to see these videos and check them for yourself, the other people in the background wearing red. Yeah, that's no coincidence, of course. Meanwhile, the majority of them are wearing black and white, of course. Now this, again, may look real and legit. There's someone back there with their red clothes on. Okay, oh, petrol station. Surely this couldn't be fabricated, right? Someone going crazy. And for some reason, someone's put across the screen, Earth is clearly not a real place. Oh my god. Okay, green hair. Remember that? Key characters wearing blue or green. Miss Green Hair. Is she angry about something? I think it all gets very chaotic in a minute. And cars start flipping over and... goodness knows what. I'm sure you don't need me to point it out, do you? Red car there. Woman with red hair suddenly becomes another red car. While black and white. The bin lid is red. red bin lids. I don't know, the shop in the background. And there's another red car parked up, making sure that no other cars can get through. Setting the perimeter, you've got one at to the far right of the screen, then you've got one just about in the middle. Yeah, they keep coming. They keep coming. Yeah, so when this video says Earth is clearly not a real place, what they mean is, yeah, a woman comes out dressed all in red. What a surprise, eh? Guess we wouldn't have seen that come in. And of course, she's violent. She's aggressive. Red bit on the painted on the ground there. I don't know if you saw that. Just in case the people filming didn't know where to go, make sure you follow the red. Stay within the red perimeter. I'm not saying these videos aren't hugely entertaining. By the way, I don't think that had anything to do with the big fight going on. Okay. When keeping it real goes wrong, that's the name of this. Yeah, keeping it real. That you're not keeping it real, you're faking it as much as you possibly could. I'm not sure, I don't think I've watched as far as this. This is a different person. Is this someone getting rescued? Who knows? I don't even know what that video is. Hang on, what happened to real fights? Okay, I clicked away. Big brother quickly saves younger brother. Right, a big scrap going on. Okay, another forecourt. Look what colour her shoes are. Is that red? I mean, they look pink, but look a bit closer. I think you'll see red. Could be wrong. Right, let's keep it going as someone with red hair now wades into the fight. Again, looks very aggressive, looks very real, but look what she's doing. Look how she's punching with her forearms. I mean, perhaps she's got bad hands and can't throw a meaningful punch, but it's not... Oh, red shoes, by the way. Yeah, we've already noticed that. Sorry, I'm confusing myself with all the red that we're coming across in this video. Nice one, Miss Redhead. And I think that guy in the background, you can just see, oh, it's a woman. She's got red all over her jacket as well. Yeah, this is all what you would expect it to be. Right, any other big giveaways before we click on to the next video? The red carpet on the floor, maybe. Crimson, I guess you could call it. And there's someone just coming into the shop. What colour do you think their top is? That isn't the same woman that was fighting a minute ago, is it? No. Yep, another person wearing red. Nothing weird there. Some school kid getting bullied. There we go, stood next to the red car. Girl who raped a guy getting jumped by the guy's girlfriend. Okay, very serious, very dramatic, but it's all scripted and acted out, as you can clearly see by the red car. And the key character, as always, what colour are they wearing? Blue. While everyone else wears black and white. It looks horrible, it looks horrific, but if you ever watch WWE wrestling, they can make that look very aggressive and real as well. But it is not as it seems. Oh, is that red shoes she's wearing? Probably. Why not? Man in a red t-shirt getting very angry in Real Crazy Fights. Sorry, a 17-year-old confronted at McDonald's by a father over bullying allegations made to her daughter during school. So someone accused his daughter of bullying, I think. Let's see. He's very angry. Dad is angry. You should see the daughter, though. She makes him look like a puppy. She's huge. I mean, like, muscular. They end up squaring up, going outside. Let's take it outside. Yeah. Just happened to be the day he decided to wear a red t-shirt. I'm sure... Oh, what's that in the background? Red car. I doubt it'll be the last one we see today. And all the red roofs... I mean, I think that's a KFC in the background. Yeah, a lot of their colours are red. And this here just coming into the shot is someone wearing another, looks like a red top again. Coincidence? I don't think so. I don't know what that is on the floor. Is that the guy knocked over? Yeah. There's the daughter. This is the one that's been bullying her at school. She's about 30, unless that's someone else. Yeah, whenever you watch these programs, look out for the red. It will always be there. I mean, test it against another, against a video you know to be real. Ah, the bus driver scene. No, that's a different one. Right, where are we? Well, we're miles back. Okay, I'm not going to go through too many more of these videos. Just wanted to make a point. Guy in green shorts. What were the colour? Oh, they're all wearing green. Two inmates fight it out. This is Fight Night. Probably another channel with exactly the same colours. Okay, is green enough? I want to see a bit of red, I think. But then prisons, they are closed sets, of course. Okay, let's see how fake Fight Night is. Fight N1 GHT. Warning, discretion is advised. Okay, look what colour his pants are. Remember I said earlier on, if they're not wearing red hats, by the way, he's also daubed in blue. He's got red pants on. What a surprise. Meanwhile, the police officer batters him on her own. Just don't call for backup. Who needs backup when you've got cameras filming you? Looks great, doesn't it? I mean, fair play to Chaotic.com, who owned the copyright on this. You made it look brilliant. But yeah. Okay, what else have they got to show us? Okay, two people going at it. Don't know why. They're obviously angry about something. What do you think someone in the audience is going to be wearing? Black and white? Majority of people wearing black and white? There's got to be someone in red, surely. Can't tell me this is a real fight. He's got Junior 33 on his back. In red, of course. Is that a giveaway? I'll leave you to be the judge of that. Blatant AF. Blatant AF. We've got a guy wearing blue, walking towards the camera. I think someone's going crazy behind him. I don't know if they're relevant. And of course, you've got that man in the red jumper, in the red t-shirt. We can all see that, right? While someone in black and white all start rioting. Yeah, that was staged. Black and white stripes, two red tops. Maybe he supposedly stole someone's bag, I'm guessing. I don't know. Check out the tweet for yourself if you're interested. More of the same. That guy knew when to go down, believe me. Okay, more people in blue. Wow. Big fight going on. Someone's bound to be wearing red. Or is it really all going to be blue and white? Okay, this is obviously a football game where everyone's wearing black, mostly black and white, of course. Red bra. Did we see that? Red bra strap. Hang on. Watch the woman. I don't know. And again, she's filming, which the people in red always seem to do. There she is. Young woman in a red dress. I don't know what's going on there. Who knows? But believe me, it's no coincidence that most people are just wearing black, while one person stands around in red. Okay, and again, woman smashes guy's windows, gets smashed herself. He's wearing red pants, she's wearing a red jumper. He's got green shorts on, what a surprise, eh? Yeah, it looks horrible, doesn't it? But it's acted out. It is acted out as given away. Yeah, I don't think you would break a back windscreen just by doing what she did there. I mean, you in order to look, she hits it once with her open palm, and then thumps it, and it just shatters like that. Nah, I think they're generally made a bit stronger than that, and you can also see all the padding she's wearing. This is probably a fairly slim person that they've just padded out. Okay, we could go on forever watching these because, okay, what's the betting? Man in green, is that? I see green. It probably got loads of padding under his hoodie. Okay, yeah, look good. I liked it. Again, we've seen that one, Mr. Red Trousers. 2 people in a wheelchair fighting. Brilliant. I bet someone will... Oh, the red car. Of course, you've got 2 red cars parked to the top left of the screen. Of course you have, because they are the perimeter. Yeah, it looks horrible, doesn't it? 2 disabled people fighting, but they're not really throwing meaningful punches. And the red cars are everywhere. Oh, I think he's even got... Did we see red on that guy's trousers? Are red? I don't know if you can see it, just to the left of that carrier bag as he drives past. Oh no, it's something red he's got on it. I thought it was his trouser legs. Maybe not. But yeah, they've put a red bag on him. Have they? Or is that his foot? I don't know. We don't see his trousers. Make sure the police know who they're going to arrest. Oh. Right, I'm tiring myself. Guy in blue, of course. Key characters always wear blue. And there's the red... Someone there just behind him in red, although it's very low picture quality. And then I think someone else coming up. Okay, yeah, that's all I need to see. Key characters wearing blue, majority of people wearing black and white, 1 person wearing red. Or, 1 or 2 people wearing red. Let's see. Okay, we're going to... Okay, like I say, I wouldn't rule out... Oh, there we go. I was almost going to say I wouldn't rule out one of these videos actually being a legitimate, violent incident that was captured. And then she comes out with her red trousers. And all bets are off. Yep, fake AF. Of course she's got red trousers on. Red stripes painted all over the ground as well. Just in case people don't know where to film. And a man in blue gets involved. Because blue's a woman in red, as always, is filming. Yeah, these are not as they seem. I invite people to look out for it themselves. Oh, we've seen all this. Okay, here we go. Most people wearing black and white. People getting chucked to the ground. Come on, Mr. Red Shirt. I suppose you could argue. Here's the blue shirt, the key character. In a busy place, some people are bound to be wearing red. But yeah, not to this amount. Right, what was the last video we were going to look at? There was a couple of things I saw which I thought... 20 black guys beat up a white guy. This is what real racism looks like. This is Radio Genoa. Again, I'm not sure. They've got nearly 1 million followers on X. Real racism, okay? So it's real. We're not going to see the usual colour codes, right? I can already see a red shoe creeping into the shot. What a surprise. Oh, what's that? Immediately within a minute. Oh, sorry, within a second, 1 second into this video, and the red jacket guy's already mixing it, getting himself mixed up in it. By the way, Phil Wright, great to have you in the live chat. Thanks for being with us this evening. Always good to see you with us. Yeah, no, that's not the only red person we see. Real racism? Nope. it might look like they're stomping this guy, but actually look closely. Even this guy with the blue shoes, of course he's got blue shoes on, why wouldn't he? Looks like he's jumping in with full force and landing on his head, yeah? He doesn't. Look where his head actually, look what he does with his foot just before landing. He pulls up, and he does soften the blow by putting it on that guy's head or shoulder. Although, goodness knows what that actually is there. As real as it may look, yeah, these kicks and whatnot, I mean, that guy there just did it with the side of his foot. If you're going to kick them, you do them toe, you know, like what you'd call a toe punt. You wouldn't do it with the side of... If you ever played FIFA football, there was a toe punt and there was a finesse shot. They're kicking him with finesse shots, meaning they're slow... Sorry, they're... Yeah, they've taken their time. They're considered shots. They're not just going in crazy. Black and white everywhere, with the odd red person. And yeah, Phil, I'm with you. All staged completely. But look at the massive crowd of people back there. And they're obviously being stopped from coming through, perhaps. Who knows? Let's not, of course, forget what they can do with a good green screen. Red pants again. Yeah, this is, Oh, Mr. Redbag comes in to break it up. There you go. Okay, need I show any more? There was one of a British bus driver telling people they can't travel without a ticket. Radio Genoa, I mean, they may be uploading them, believing them to be absolute legit. It must be quite an old video because it's got the guy with the face mask on. People being told you have to travel on this bus. You have to wear a face mask to travel on this bus. You remember that nonsense, I'm sure. Is it going to work? Do we have to refresh the screen? Okay, by the way, I am on X. Oh, if anyone wants to follow my stuff over there, of course, we got the usual stuff. Most wearing black and white, someone with a red coat on. And is this the job of a bus driver? Ask yourself. EN63, by the way. ENN63 we've got on the side of that bus. What do you think bus drivers are taught? If someone gets on your bus without a ticket, will refuse to drive off until they get off? Get the police? No, stand there and start beating them up. How ridiculous. No bus driver's paid enough to do this. Utter nonsense. I mean, it'd be different if he owned the bus, for example, but no, you're an employee. They haven't got a ticket and they want to drive, so what? Is it worth you risking their lives by punching them? It's supposed to be a woman as well that he's beating up. Yeah, you can't get on the bus without a ticket. So, rather than just ring the police, I'm going to get out my cab and beat you up. Blue shirt, by the way. Yeah, this is as fake AF. Looks good, though. I'll hand it to them. They've got it looking fantastic. Unfortunately, the telltale signs are always there. And I think it is with that we're going to start bringing this stream to a close. I don't think I had anything else to cover tonight. Yeah, other than to say apologies for I've not been around for a bit. First live stream I've done on YouTube. I did have a 2-week suspension for the usual nonsense. But we did manage to finish our Stanley Plotkin watch along. We did it over 10 weeks, although, yeah, 2 of them have now been removed from YouTube for medical misinfo. If you want to watch them all, you can watch them on Rumble, or you can watch them on 153 News. I haven't put anything in the Rumble live chat, actually. Welcome to the second sign. I hope you enjoy the show. And yeah, so I had a couple of weeks off, put my feet up as it were, at least from live streaming. And since coming back, I've decided I'm going to approach things a bit different these days. I'm not necessarily going to try and make live streams a great show as much as I hope people enjoy them. I know that people, according to my analytics, it's edited videos that people want to watch. Yeah, I'm not a trained professional broadcaster. My live streams do suffer things like dead air, where I forget to unmute the microphone for 5 minutes, or I'll keep the thumbnail up over the screen so there I'm talking about something I'm looking at and no one else is seeing. So yeah, I'm gonna probably edit more content from the live streams. As I said, the last edited video I put up on YouTube was just that. It was from a live stream I did over on Rumble a couple of Sundays. I think it was the Sunday before last. And that might be what we do with this tonight. Okay, but with that, I think it's time to thank Phil and Mudlark for joining us this evening. I'm going to invite anyone else who wants to say hello before we wrap up. Now is your chance. I do have a couple of suggestions. If anyone wants to show their appreciation, if they've enjoyed the show tonight or today, if you want to hit the thumbs up button before you leave, I would say do it, man. Thanks ever so much. Subscribing and sharing this video on social media is the only way anyone will ever see it, because, yeah, YouTube for some reason don't recommend my content. Fair enough, I can live with that. So if you want to do it, that would be appreciated. Yeah, there's some names I pop up on my screen, people that have thanked me. I've got to update this because I believe Cash App's being killed in the United Kingdom. So yeah, I'm going to update that list soon. It's a list that is always willing to grow. If you want to get your name onto this, my list of people I thank for their support, then I used to say check out the links in the description. If you're on Rumble or BitChute, you can do that. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you'll just have to read the links on the screen. But as I say, the biggest show of appreciation anyone can show is just to hit the thumbs up button. I could not ask for more than that. Yeah, by the way, do you like my new... I've updated my outro a little bit. So we're going to start playing that. Yeah, this first little bit is just was taken from our Stanley Plotkin watch along. Let's see. Hang on. Yeah, I'll just let you hear that a second.
I'm not sure why you're asking the question. Are you accusing me of launching AIDS?
Yeah, for 10 weeks solid we listened to Stanley tell us about... I'm not going over it again. I don't want to do or say anything that will cause YouTube to drop the hammer on my channel, as it were. Perhaps it's inevitable, perhaps it's coming sooner or later anyway, but whilst I'm got this channel, I'll certainly be back for another live stream soon. This coming Sunday, by the way, Red Chair's being checked at the police. Yeah, what a coincidence, eh? Okay, thanks for joining us for the second Sign of Madness. I hope you have yourself a wonderful weekend. By the way, my advice to anyone, observe the Sabbath day. You deserve it. Yeah, enjoy a day of rest. And I'll be back, if not before. Yeah, I've kind of got out of the habit of doing Sunday live streams, but maybe I'll be back with one. If not, I'll be back next Thursday. Okay, providing YouTube don't send me on another vacation, as it were. Alright, take care. Thanks for tuning in. Over and out. Good night.